1. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ACG, where we're just a couple gamers. It's your boy Smooth. And my boy Smash. Say what's up, Smash.
Hello, good afternoon. It's afternoon here, yeah, correct.
Yes, it is. It is 1 a.m. right now on the East Coast, ladies and gentlemen. And this is episode 25 of War Elite. And we are representing Server 6. Smash holding it down for Server 6. Everybody knows Smash now. Smash is the face of War Elite, it seems. And my man has given us a rare glimpse into the player migration, and we're going to explain everything that has to do with the player migration. But before we get into the player migration, I want to give people a little bit of time to get in here. So Smash, if you want to just talk about maybe some of the stuff that's going on, maybe there was an update or some important information you might have for the community.
Most likely we're going to be talking about the migration. That actually there's a couple of ways for players to get the so-called migration tickets, right? For them to move from a server to another server, right?
Yep.
So the first way is definitely the simplest way: purchase it from the best-selling pack, whereby you can see in the immigration gift packs. You actually can purchase it. What's the maximum amount of passports you can get from purchasing the full bundle from the immigration gift pack? I'm not very sure because I haven't even purchased one of it yet, so I can't share much information on it. But the other one will be on the Alliance shop, whereby you all can purchase it from the Alliance shop. So the leaders and the so-called the rank officers in the Alliance shop, they can actually put the pass tickets in the Alliance shop for players to purchase, and it's going to cost the Alliance 200k Alliance credit just to place one passport.
Wow.
And it's going to cost player 300k to purchase one.
Wow, seriously?
Yep.
That's expensive, bro.
Very of course, expensive. The Alliance point you all can get from doing daily tasks, killing. You all also can get from helping the Alliance in building. You get points from there. As pressing as much help as you can.
Well, before we get into all the details of the player migration, I always want to gear all of our live streams towards newer players. So whereas some of the veteran players might understand why you would want to migrate, why you would want to migrate so badly that you would maybe pay real money for it, or maybe even you want to do it so bad that you're willing to spend your family donation money currency in order to buy a migration. So can you explain to the players why there is a migration system, why players might want to migrate, and why it's so damn expensive?
All right. Actually, we don't really encourage players to migrate. So there are only a couple of reasons that when a player feel like migrating is that they are not happy in their current server or their alliance, and they would like to move to a new environment, or they would like to move to a more active server whereby they can get more interaction there, they have more fun, right? Or they might want to move to a stronger server for the server versus server, so they have a better chance of getting more rewards and winning the server versus server. There's a couple of different reasons why people want to do it.
Okay. So you explain why they might want to do it. Now, why is it so damn expensive?
Right, because if it's made easy, right, to me, what I feel is that it's going to mess up a lot of other cheaper server. If it's going to make very easy, let's say for example, the Alliance ticket, you can just purchase it for like 10k, all right?
Right.
and I can put a lot of the passport in the alliance shop, right? Alliance member can purchase it easily. They will jump around server to server, so it will be like they will be going to a server to try out, and then for a while later they will want to go to another server again. So it kinds of like it doesn't give the player a sense of belonging, right? And for servers that's trying to build up their server, they are trying to because when for a server that's who is trying to actually make the server more stable, being able to compete in server versus server, right? They need a standard. I mean a standard crew of people to be around. And when these people jump around, it does not help. And using the alliance credit to buy those credit which we will be needing them for the server versus server, right? It's like I'm wasting this credit for people who is not genuine going to be here. They were just going to go around. And when I need the credit for server versus server to like build a safe house to like the fight, I'm running out of credit. And I cannot progress well in the server versus server. So it has to make it expensive so that players have to really go and think carefully, right? If they want to migrate, right?
Okay.
They need to actually be fair to the alliance itself. If you are not going to be using the alliance credit to purchase the ticket, you want to purchase from the bundle itself, fine. But as long as you are thinking about using the alliance credit to purchase the ticket, then the alliance officers and the leader, they have to think how much alliance credit they will need to save for the server versus server, and whether they have extra alliance credit to actually purchase this ticket and put it on sale for members who actually want to purchase it.
Okay. So I do have a better understanding of why it's so expensive. I understand why you guys discourage, players or management from putting them in the family store because one, they're expensive, and two, it's like an incentive for them. They're gonna ask questions, and it's like you don't really want to put it out there that it's a thing, right? Like, we're putting it out there because it needs to be known how to do it for players that do want to do it. But definitely, like Smash was saying, try and explore other options, other avenues. Try and save the player migration for like a last stitch effort, right? Try and make it work in maybe in another alliance or whatever you got to do. But yeah, definitely it's like a last stitch thing. You don't just want to be jumping from server to server. And also, I would say personally, if I was gonna do it, I would go to other servers first with a new account and just check it out, right? Go to the official War Elite Discord, talk to people there, see where there's, some active alliances before you move, because it's so expensive and such a tedious task that if you were to do it and then end up in a worse situation, is really just you're shooting yourself in the foot. So definitely explore other avenues first. With that said, Smash said something very interesting. He said that if it wasn't so expensive, that players would most likely abuse it, and they would be jumping all over the place. Now, we're going to talk about how the developers programmed this so that there were safety blankets or safety nets there to ensure that players that are not too big and too powerful that have bad intentions were able to just go from server to server. So we're going to talk about that. But before we talk about that, and we will talk about it, I do want to talk about the amount it actually cost a big player to migrate and a small player to migrate. So Smash, like always, has done his homework, and he has got a bunch of numbers here from a friend, and we're going to talk about how expensive it actually is. Alright, so I'm going to look at what Smash sent me here, and we'll go off of that. And Smash, you can correct me if maybe the numbers are wrong, but Let me just
Alright.
find it really quick. So, the numbers that I have are as follows. From 0 to 10 million power, it is one. What are we gonna call these? We're gonna call these passes. What are they?
Let's call it just call it passport or immigration tickets.
Okay, immigration tickets, passports, whatever you want to call it. From 0 power to 10 million is one immigration ticket. From 10 million to 15 million power, it is 2 million immigration tickets. And from 15 to 20 million power, it is 3 tickets. From 20 million to 25 million, it is 4 tickets. So just at 25 million, guys, you're looking at 4 tickets. Let's just, for reference, look right now at current server 6, and we'll look at the rankings right now, and we'll go to.
Kroger for over 30,000 mouth
Sorry about that ad there, guys.
Savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons for.
All right, so just looking at server 6, and this is the middle server. So there's 3 servers right now. You've got there's 4 servers, 3 servers. There's 4 servers. There's server 4, server 6,
5, 6, and 7.
6 and 7. Right, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we're in server 6 right now, and our power rankings look like this. Our top 5 guys are at 190 million is Penguin. Smash is 160 million. Duke is 93 million. Mr. Fantastic is 85, and our number 5 guy is at 80 million. Now this is just for reference, guys. So right now we've covered up to 25 million power to 30 million, or I'm sorry, 20 million to 25 million is 4 tickets. So our top 5 guys can't even migrate for anything less than, let's see, 80 million. Oh my god. So our top 5 guy at 80 million cannot even migrate unless he has, let's see here, it's 80. Oh my god, he's got to have over 40 migration tickets for our number 5 guy.
About 80 million. 80 million, right?
Yeah, 80 million.
Minimum is 50.
50 migration tickets. So for 80 million is 50 migration tickets. Smash, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not leaving this server for anything less than 100 migration tickets.
For me, I need 75.
75 migration tickets. And if you were gonna buy them from the store, not from your Alliance store, but just from the store, how much is one migration ticket?
For right now, from what I haven't bought the full bundle yet. I experience it next week. But I think probably if you get the full bundle, you take about 10 to maximum 15 tickets, and you do it constantly for like every week. You just buy one time full bundle. I think within a month or so, you should be able to accumulate enough tickets to migrate.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if you were just gonna try and buy some. Do you know how much they are?
Well, if it's gonna be,
if you just wanted to buy one, if you wanted to buy one pack,
just one of the migration.
Yeah.
Just one is actually pretty cheap. It's just at $1.99.
For $1.99, you get one migration ticket?
Yes.
All right. So
which is from the migration gift pack.
What is the most migration tickets you can buy at once? What's the biggest migration ticket pack?
I haven't tested out. I'm gonna test it out because right now I'm only seeing it from the best selling packs for the migration packet. Because I believe that we can go in tier. This is the first tier, which is $1.99. You get one ticket. So I believe that after you buy the first $1.99 and you go to the second bundle, you will jump to second bundle. It will be a different cost with a different amount of tickets. which is why I might try to try and buy out one time the full bundle of this immigration gift packet bundle before I can actually give you all the total amount of
You're
tickets.
getting me excited. You're getting me excited, Smash. Don't do that, bro. Come on, man. You're getting me excited. I just want to see what the packs look like. If you have a screenshot of the pack or something, you could send it. Like,
Yeah, sure.
that's awesome, dude. Okay, so Smash is going above and beyond right now. He's trying to get these numbers for us and pictures. We appreciate you, Smash. This is really cool though. So my initial thought in my head, for whatever reason, I was like, these migration tickets must be crazy expensive. In my head, I thought one ticket was gonna be like $100. Like, I thought they were gonna make it crazy expensive, but that's actually I'm not saying affordable for me personally, but that's not bad prices. In my opinion. Not to buy tickets to leave a server. Like, I in my head I thought it would be much more expensive.
Look, it's only at $199.
Okay, so we have a picture here, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up for you. Oh shit. Alright. See if you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm waiting for there's that lag, so I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. Okay, so it looks like it comes with the Primary Alliance treasure chest, one immigration certificate, one general 1 hour speed up, and a 15-minute general speed up for $1.99. Plus you get the 400 gold immediately. So that's actually for $2. That is a very, very good pack. Very, very good pack. Like, that's crazy. So do they look similar? Like, do they keep getting better? Like, because for $1.99, that's good.
I believe you will actually get better.
Oh,
But maybe probably the second bundle. I mean, after you purchase the first time $1.99, the second time you will be maybe $2.99 or $3.99. Then after that, once you purchase it, it will increase. But the things you get out of it also will be, you will definitely get more.
Okay, yeah, that's good. In my opinion, I think that's good. Other people might have their own opinions, but that just blew my mind, bro, to be honest.
But now you're looking at the amount of tickets that, even let's say you're not going to be spending, you want to just use the Alliance to credit to buy it. All right, just by Alliance using their Alliance credit to buy the ticket for members to purchase it from the Alliance shop, per ticket is 200,000.
200,000
So
from the Alliance shop.
You are at how should I put it? Let's say you are at 40 mil per hour.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you will need 15.
Shit, dude.
So it's about 3 million Alliance credit that the Alliance have to use up just to buy 15 passport for you to purchase, and then you yourself, you have to use up to 4.5 million Alliance credit just to purchase everything.
That's bonkers, bro. Okay. So they made it very expensive, but and the only reason I say I think it's a good price is because from my experience in games like these, there's levels to the spenders and the spending and the budgets that people have, right? Not everybody's gonna have the same budget, but if you're budgeting even a small amount of money a week, and let's say you don't just get the $1.99 pack, let's say you buy it all the way up to the $5 pack, right? And that's every week. and that's your budget, you can easily get the migration tickets that you actually need to get out of the server if you wanted to by just buying the 2 packs, right? The $1.99 and the $5 pack. If you do that every week for a good amount of time, it's like you're passively collecting the tickets and you're not even realizing it.
Yep.
So that's why I say I think that's actually a good thing. Now, let's talk about something else, right? Let's talk about, in my opinion, the most important part. You brought up the fact that if they didn't do this system the way that they did, people would abuse it. Now, I had a friend that reached out to me, and he's very excited. I'm not going to mention his name, but he's from Server 4, pretty important guy. And he was very excited to tell me about this, and he was even more excited, I think, to get this information to Smash, and he was very excited to have Smash talk about it. Now, he was telling me that they put a safety net in place where certain players, and you can tell me what type of player, I don't want to butcher it, but there is a certain player in each server that is responsible for setting the prerequisites for the players to be able to come into the server. So, for example, if Smash was in charge, and I'll let him tell you who is in charge of this, of setting these rules, but for example, Smash could set it so that no player above 100 million power can enter his server. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I got that part right anyways. So who is in charge of setting these rules?
Alright. For the Alliance, we actually capture the Capitol building, which is the building that's right at the center of the map of the server. The Capitol building.
Okay.
The Alliance that has control over this Capitol building.
Okay. And so it's a
The
big
leader
deal.
of the Alliance.
I'm sorry, what?
The leader of the Alliance.
Right. So the leader of the Alliance, and that Alliance who captures the Central City, that leader of that Alliance gets the permissions to set rules on which players can come and go. Not individual selection of players, but let's just say Smash, his highest power players are almost 2 million. So just to be safe, he's like, I don't want anybody over 100 million power getting into my server. So he can set that rule. Now, here's the thing. There are reasons why those safety nets are in place. Now, my question to Smash is, Smash, what were your rules that you set for your server and why?
For the migration,
Yeah.
the safety net.
Yep.
Alright, let me take a look. Actually, I didn't set it too high. Right. First of all, if let's say I'm gonna set it at no limit, alright. There will definitely be some huge whale. They can easily purchase the ticket, as you mentioned. Just by spending about $5 per day, you can easily accumulate the amount of tickets you need to actually migrate to another server. Right. So for these people who actually will, to them this amount of money is nothing. They can even buy the whole pack on a daily base, on the daily reset basis, and they can probably do it within a week, and then they can go to another server of their wish. Let's say now I have a very big power. I'm at like 300 million. I have all my couples are all maxed out. I mean, expertise. All my equipment are already expertise. Everything of mine is already maxed. All right. Take for example, I can easily just purchase all these tickets, and then for a new kingdom that doesn't put this safety net, they put it at unlimited power. I can go in there. I can create a lot of problems for them.
Okay, so
because when I go to the new server, nobody can stop me there.
Right, exactly. So that's why I think it's so important, that we have this. However, it kind of begs the question: is there a council chat for the leaders of all the servers?
There should be one.
There should be,
There
because
should be.
in the Mafia game I come from, that's a big
Yes,
that's like
there
a
should
big
be.
deal. Like that's a huge
There-
deal.
Right. I must say honestly, because I don't think that War Elite have progressed that far into the game, whereby there is currently in the alliance itself, there's what we so-called the officer chat, whereby all the officers will be in the same group. They will be discussing. They'll be talking in the group. Right. If you're talking about council, talking about diplomacy, that means it's happening, but it's on a very small scale. It's not like those very big scale type, whereby server, let's say for example, server 6 and server 7, all the top alliance actually all the leaders and the officers in the top alliance of two server are actually in a group there talking about migration, or talking about server versus server, or this kind of thing. It's more like people who want to come to, for example, let's say people who want to come to server 6, they have friends who's already in server 6, so it's more like a personal thing. I'm telling you, if bro, I want to come, let's say now you're in server 7, I tell you, hey, bro, I want to go over to server 7, can you please help me to talk to the people over there and ask them to open the increase the cap level so that I can come over. It's
Yeah.
something more like this.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I'm like, hold on a second. If each alliance leader that has control of Central City has different safety net rules for their server, then it's kind of hard to move important players around, or you know what I'm saying, like without communication. So I understand that there's not a chat in game per se yet
Yes.
for server for different servers or whatever. However, we do have the official War Elite Discord, so that's why I was wondering. I'm like, damn. Well, first of all, when did this migration system get implemented into the game?
It happened once before in the past, if I'm not wrong. That's why there was actually a couple of players from server 6. They actually moved to server 4, and then some of them moved to server 7. This is actually the second time, but the first time I believe there wasn't such a so-called immigration regulations in place. It's only after this time is after the server versus server. After quite a while, then it was implemented, whereby they actually start to allow players to want to migrate again. Right, because this usually happens in games like this after, let's say, we so-called the server versus server. Players tends to want to be part of a winning kingdom.
Yeah.
Especially if they are very actively playing.
Well, that was the other thing too. When we were doing, what was it, the North?
Yes, doing the North.
Yeah, when we were doing the North, I was like, hold on a second. So there's multiple servers and alliances all in one thing. Like, well, what if they work together against us? That was my first thought. And I was like it's definitely gonna happen. Somebody's gonna work together, but nobody was working together. That was very strange. That was very strange to me. Especially
they were working together. Actually, I can tell you honestly, server 7 and server 4 was actually working together.
Oh, okay. So it is happening. It's just on a smaller
Yes.
scale.
It's just that it wasn't, how should I put it? It wasn't so obvious, but from server 6, from the players that we in server 6, what we are facing, we know this is kind of a kind of strategy that server 7 and server 4 was using. So
Okay.
initially it was always server 6 and server 7 fighting each other in the beginning stage. But when we're starting to move into the center stage, whereby we start to meet server 4 and server 7 in the center of the map, server 7 kind of like pull back off a bit, but it will be server 4 turn to come after server 6. So it's like they are taking turns to fight us. So server 6 will actually have to deplete more resource. We have more resource use. We have more speed up, use up, just to be able to keep on fighting, while they are actually like taking turns. So this kind of strategy is happening, but it's not on a very big scale, I must say.
Okay. Well, I guess that's good for now, but I'm sure, if and when they start opening up more servers, you can bet your ass it's going to become more important. But
yes, correct, definitely.
I do think it's cool that we have the option, and I definitely love the fact that, we have the ability to put these safety nets in place, and I definitely look forward to see how this all turns out.
Yep.
Can you think of anything else that's really important when it comes to the migration system?
Alright, actually, migration, there's also this thing called the special invitation list, whereby as I said, the same thing, the alliance that control the central capital, right, the leader, they can actually invite players from other server using their player ID and invite them to come over. And this player who is being invited, once he has accumulated enough passport, he can actually migrate into I believe that he can actually migrate into the server that is being invited, even if he's let's say for example his power exceeds the safety net level, because he is a special invitation ticket. So I think this player will not be bound by all the restrictions that's being set.
Okay. That's cool. So you can,
of course, for a server to want to invite another player to go to their own server, definitely, I believe all the servers, they'll be looking at how active this player is, how much he can actually contribute to the server once we actually invite, because there's a limitation, there's a limited amount of tickets that we can actually give out.
How many is the limit?
We can only 50.
So there's 50 exemptions?
Yes, 50 invitations that we can actually give out to.
Damn.
So we have to make sure we give out we have to select the right people to join us.
That's
or probably we can keep it, for example, right, say now you have 3 accounts in other servers, and they subsequently grow to become very, very good accounts that can be useful in fights, right? But it's pretty hard for you to go and accumulate so many tickets, so we can actually just give you this special invitation, and then you can just migrate your other account to our server.
Hold on a second. So I can take my account that's in server 8 and migrate it to server 6?
Yeah.
Bro, why are you just now telling me this, man? Bro. I
did tell you. I have a 20 million account in server 7. I'm intending to bring it over to server 6.
Bro, that's crazy, dude. Okay. And so what you're saying is that you can send me an invite to my account?
I just need to have the account ID number.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Well, unless you can think of anything else, man, I think that pretty much does it on player migration.
There's more about it. There's nothing much. But it's just that with this safety net on, is actually allowing every server to actually being able to protect themselves.
What do you
from
mean?
From unnecessary rogue player. Because it happens in my previous game that I play in, right? We just purchased. I'm one of them actually, because there was nothing to do in our own server already. So practically, what we do is that when the migration period is open, we just purchase all the passport, sufficient passport. But there was another condition in the previous game which I'm not going to mention here, because it's not related to the game here. So what we did is once we have enough passport, we just migrate to a newer kingdom, and then we dictate the kingdom again. We control the whole kingdom from scratch.
Damn.
But it kind of killed off the game because as a new kingdom, there will be new player. They're probably starting off, and then suddenly you just come into the kingdom with 100 mil power, and they are like starting off like with not even 1 mil power. If I were one of those players, I would be like, damn it, what's the point of playing, man? Which is why I think it is actually good for the developers to have this migration safety net. And then because I believe there's as the migration, there's also migration in the same season. There's actually 3 categories. There's migration in the same season, cross season. I think the migration in the same season is actually for the future new servers that are actually going to be coming up. So let's say, for example, we talk about server 9 and 10. They are open up at the same time. So players of server 9 and 10, they can migrate to each other. But for, let's say, for example, server 6 or server 4, we cannot migrate into server 9 and 10 because we are not of the same season.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Until maybe probably 9 and 10, they hit the cross season. They play, for example, they play until they are in the cross season, same as server 6 or server 4, whereby we will play until the cross season. That means the server versus server. Then we can migrate to their server. If they haven't reached the cross season, stage, those players in the cross season server, they cannot migrate to those servers.
Ah, okay. I see what you're saying.
So as you see, when we are doing the server versus server, the last one was just only a season 1, which is called the Duel in the North. That is only season 1. There's another 3 more seasons to come.
Oh shit, okay.
So I think it actually kind of balance out. It is fair for those new server in the future also. Right, due to due to the amount of resource and speed ups that being collected from the game, from older kingdom or older server, when new server open up, and if they do not have this restriction also, and once they have an alliance, subsequently every server will have an alliance that controls the server, right? And if the leader just open up, and then all the other older player like me, like Penguin, we just fly in over there, they'll lose control of the whole server.
Damn.
So I think that the game actually put a very serious thought into it when they're doing this migration safety net, and it's not just only for the four server that we're currently having, which is also proving to say that they are actually planning to open up newer server. That is why they have this migration in the same season and the cross season migration, this safety net which is in place in the migration regulation itself.
Interesting. Okay. So you said there's 3 more seasons?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because after when the first seasons of server versus server started, I looked at the page and it only stated season 1. Alright, and then the next thing you can go on to your map, your world map. You see once you scroll down, you will see a search button and a world map, a world. You click on the world and then you will see we are now in the season 2.
Okay.
We have the pre-season, season 1, season 2, season 3, and the conquest season.
That's awesome. Okay.
So from what I see, season 2, it will be again the couple which is down there stated 5 to 7 server 5 to 7 for season 2. So you'll be 5, 6, 7 again.
Shit.
So that's why I knew that there's 4 seasons. And that's why with this, what I meant by just now, the migration between the same season, that means season 1 players, season 1 kingdom players can only migrate to season 1 kingdom. Season 2 and 3 or 4, they can only migrate to the same season's kingdom to balance up again. In terms of couples, in terms of whatever resource and whatever speed ups that you have accumulated.
That's awesome, dude. There's nothing wrong with the balance.
Yep. I think this really, as I mentioned, it goes to show that the game itself is actually looking a lot further than just the current 4 server that is currently available. Alright, so I really believe that the new server will be coming out soon. They will be opening up new server for new members. I mean, new players to be coming to be able to have fun in the game as well, right? But also not trying to make old players feel bored, right? That's why they have this server versus server. If without this server versus server, right, even with the migration, it doesn't make sense. You see, when the new server come out, new players go there, old players cannot move there, we'll be still in our server doing nothing. So right now with this server versus server thing, okay, what I'm actually doing now is I'm preparing myself for the server versus server in terms of like resource, saving up my speed ups, saving up my gas, alright, so on and so forth. Preparing myself for the next server versus server. And not like normally what we do, just log in, complete my daily, then I'll just go off for the next 16 or 18 hours.
Right.
Then I'll log in the next day after reset.
Yeah, because they're giving you options.
Yes, correct.
And everybody loves options. I know I do. So again, this is sponsored content, guys. This is a live stream, so if you came in late, basically what it came down to was, and again, I'm just gonna go ahead and reference the numbers here, and again, thank you, Smash, for getting your hands on this information. So these are the numbers that we have here, guys. So if you're between 10 and 15 million power, it is 2 migration tickets. 15 to 20 is 3 migration tickets. 20 to 25 million power is 4. 25 to 30 million power is 6 tickets. 30 to 35 is 9 tickets. 35 to 40 is 12 tickets. 40 to 45 million power is 15 tickets. 45 million to 50 million power is 20. 50 to 55 is 25. 55 to 60 is 30, 60 to 65 is 35, and so on. And then you guys, we also referenced you can buy them in the daily packs starting at
$1.99.
$1.99, and it goes up. So you can get them passively, just by if you have a small budget every week, you can definitely just get them little dailies and just collect them passively. But we also referenced that it is very expensive to do this with the Alliance store. It's expensive for your management to put it in the store, and it's expensive for you to get it. So we said that you should try and get to the Whirly official Discord. You can find the link in the description of this video if you haven't joined already, and you can just talk to some of the players in the general chat or the live stream chat. There's lots of friendly players to talk to and see if there's if you're in a bad situation, you can see if there's any players out there who would be willing to let you into their server so that you can get into a better alliance situation. We have a great alliance here in server 6, so I'm not trying to poach any players. However, if you guys are in a bad situation and you're looking to get out, you can contact myself, you can contact Smash, and you can contact basically anybody, and they'll point you in the right direction. So try and search for other avenues before you decide to spend to get out of your current situation. And also, like I said, there's a lot of friendly players out there, veteran players who have a lot of experience who can point you in the right direction. But I really hope you guys like this content. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you like the content that we're putting out. Smash, you're fucking amazing, man. You do this every time with just ease. I think you're a natural at this, man, and we're gonna keep pushing out the content. Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say to the community before we get out of here?
Nothing much. Yeah, only thing is just want to let because I haven't been on recently because I'm now currently hospitalized. I'm actually in right now, so I haven't been in the game recently. So rest assured, I'll probably get discharged next week. If everything goes well, then I'll be back to normal in the game again.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that picture. I didn't realize you were in the hospital.
I accidentally screenshot it myself.
Yeah. Are you okay? Everything's good?
Yeah, so far everything recovering. Just because I used to have heart attack, so this time I was actually having a choke again, but it wasn't serious. So that's why I came to the hospital to get sick consultation and then to get medication to resolve the issue.
Well, good, man. I'm glad everything is good, and we look forward to you getting discharged and being happy and healthy, brother.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you guys like the content. We love doing this for you guys, and we'll be back very, very soon. So be looking forward to it. And until next time, guys, peace.
Peace out.
In 2 weeks. What about hotel?
If you need any other information for other of your other content, let me know. I can try to find out the information you need.
Yeah, bro, I really appreciate that.